Is the original Lilo and Stitch better than the remake? 2 days ago, I hadn't seen either Lilo and Stitch movie, but now I've seen both. So as someone who didn't grow up with the original, which one's superior? I'll be real, it is a lot closer than you'd expect. First off, these are fundamentally different movies. Yes, the remake follows the same basic steps as the original, but all the details feel different. Original Lilo and remake Lilo aren't at all the same. The original is much more unpredictable and a lot more blunt, while the remake one is calmer and more mischievous. I liked them both for different reasons, but they give both films very different vibes. The original was a lot funnier, the remake did feel way more sanitized, but Jumba and Pleakley were funnier in the remake. Now they were better characters in the original, especially Jumba, but the aliens and human bodies hijinks were a highlight of the remake. I feel like Stitch had different arcs in both. He feels nicer and closer to Lilo in the remake, but he's got a great ugly duckling arc in the original that I'm not sure why they cut. Remake Cobra Bubbles was done dirty. He's so much cooler and scarier as a social worker, and the great CIA twist just wasn't in the remake. He was actually two characters in that one. Both movies have characters that aren't in the other one. This'll get me canceled. I like Nani better in the remake. Not only is she more likable, that one really stresses how hard her life and taking care of a sister is, which feels a lot more realistic and leads into the wildly different endings. The action ending of the original definitely fits a cartoon better, but I think the remake's finale was a lot more emotional. Yes, Nani's arc is fundamentally different, and I can see why people say it ruined the original, but I thought it worked for the story of the remake. I enjoyed both movies, but I respect them as pretty different experiences. But those are just my thoughts. Tell me yours in the comments.